So I am live. I just decided to go live, spur of the moment. I was getting ready and for the day, and I just thought, you know what? I'm just gonna go live. I'm just gonna, if anyone shows up, I'm gonna show you a preview of some of the items I'm gonna be selling for my next sale, which will be Wednesday. Oh, hi, Laura. You're awake. Oh yeah, it's probably later in the day for you. So it's only like 8, I think 8:40 here in the morning. Misty went live from Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter just the other day, just spur of the moment, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do that. Hi, Joanne. And when I popped on to her live, it was like 8:30 in the morning. I just woke up, and she was like, "Oh yeah, it's early there for you." Oh hi, Stacy. So it's at lunchtime. It's probably lunchtime for you guys. I'm drinking my coffee out of my wonderful Starbucks cup, and it's raining today. I was going to film the. Oh hi, Elle. Howdy ho. I was going to film the Show Your Hometown collaboration for Fatbird Finds, and it's raining. Just lunch, almost 12. Oh, nice. So are you guys at work? A lunch break or oh, I'm gonna close these blinds. This is hi Gypsy Mills. There. Oh now it's like really dark. I closed the blinds. 11:40 a.m. here. Well, I just woke up. Well, I woke up super early and then I just lay in bed and you know, whatever. And it's supposed to rain here for the next week. Oh God, I hate. You know, sometimes here in Washington, it will rain 2 weeks straight. So we're supposed to get rain today, but in a few days it's supposed to be in the 80s. For Washington State, that is like a miracle. Whenever we have it in the 80s, it's like wonderful. So I kind of wanted to show anyone who popped up kind of what I was going to sell my next sale. Oh my gosh. Home been off work since March 14th. Babysitting today. Hey, that's work. That's that's a job. Oh, you love. Well, Laura, you need to move to Washington because we have lots of rain here and we have thunderstorms, lightning and thunder. Not the crazy kinds like you would see in the south and stuff, but we get the storms, we get the hail, the pouring down rain, get all of that. And I live out in the woods, so when it rains like super a whole bunch, it gets really muddy in certain spots. It's just disgusting. But in the summertime, I love where I live. It's gorgeous. Um, so are you guys? Is anyone who popped in going to the big sale that's happening on Huckster Mercantile's channel with George and Vinny and Misty and Patrick? It'll be on Patrick's channel. You guys going to that? I'm going to that. So that will be, I think that's 2 o'clock my time, 2 p.m. Pacific. I think it's at, oh my God, I've seen the ads so many times. 4 Central. Yes, Laura. Yeah, if you ever move again, Pacific Northwest. People either love it or hate it here because of the weather. Oh yeah, I'll be there. This is a really big step for Patrick's channel because he only has like 150. Oh hi, Game Changer. He has like I don't know, like 150 subscribers and stuff. So this is gonna really boost his channel up too. I'm actually gonna have a sale Wednesday, and I'm gonna try something new. So I'm gonna sell like the regular like home decor and all that stuff, kind of how I do vintage cars. And then the last part is going to be vintage toys. And I've been trying to research everything that I have and price it. So I wanted to show you guys a little preview of what I was going to do and or not do, sell. And oh, also I Googled because I've never shared a sale or show with anyone. I know, that's why I thought too, Laura. Yeah, all the regulars will be there in a square. I've never done StreamYard before, and I've gotten a couple invitations to sell jewelry in a couple channels, and I don't know how to do like the split screen. So I was Googling it, and I guess I can do it on my phone if someone else hosts. So I might take up some of the invitations to sell on their channel as a guest. So stay tuned for that. So we'll see how it goes. Or I don't know, maybe I'll do like an open chat with one of the other channels like they've done. I just got to figure out how to do StreamYard on my phone. It would be on their channel as a guest. But yeah, that would be exciting. I'd love to try that because I've never done that with anyone before. But yeah. Oh, so in the thumbnail. So, like I said, I'm gonna try selling vintage toys at the end of my sale. So, what are the things that I have? Yeah, I know it's amazing. Like some channels have, huge amounts of subscribers. I'm like, huh, okay. And then some channels that I really enjoy and like, I don't watch like each day because I don't have the time. Um, don't have a lot of subscribers, and I'm like, huh, I don't know why because they're such good channels. But I don't know. Everyone has their different tastes, I guess. Uh, One of the things, so I was focusing on the vintage toys like 80s, 70s, 80s, some 90s. I guess 90s is considered vintage now. But what do you guys think of these? Miss, do you guys remember Baby Muppets? It was a cartoon that was on for a while, and it was kind of like part of the Saturday morning cartoon lineup. This is from 1988. 1988. I guess McDonald's sold these. This McDonald's new at tags, and you have around Christmas time. So this is kind of high quality for McDonald's. But I'll be selling these. They're listed on eBay right now, but a lot of times this stuff doesn't sell unless it's around Christmas time. But I don't know, I try it. Yeah, I used to watch those shows and I'm thinking, how old was I? Oh, hi. Lynn remembers them. Kiwi's Collectibles here. Lynn's here. Um, yeah, and so this is 88. Well, let's see. How old was I? I was 11. Ugh. Was I watching these when I was 11? They were on before that. Maybe I was watching like 9 or 10. But yeah, I used to watch the show. And then, when I go thrift store shopping, I know what's vintage, what's old. Like I can just tell, but a lot of times I won't like recognize the toy right away. So this one I recognized right away. Yeah. Yeah, the Muppet Babies. Muppet Babies were pretty funny. I think they were better than like the regular Muppets. I don't know. So look at this guy. Oh, hi, Mary. Now, I'm not gonna tell you who he is. I don't know if you could see his face. Tell me who you think he is. Who do you think he is? They made lots of movies, but this is a certain actor that played this guy. No, not Green Hornet. Joker, yes, but which Joker was he? Who played this Joker? Now, when I saw him, I could recognize it right away. But sometimes I'm not always good at recognizing. I don't know if you could see his face. Can you see it? Is it focusing? Jim Carrey. Yep. Yep. Oh, was he the Joker or the Riddler? You know what? Or was that the same? I said the Joker, Jim Carrey from 1995. Was the Joker and Riddler the same, or were those two different guys? The question marks kind of tells you. I know sometimes I'm not good either. Sometimes I know it's old and I'll have to take a picture Riddler. You know what? I wrote the Joker. So those are different, right? Gosh, I should know this. I can't claim I'm expert. um, okay. So Oh, so okay. He says the Joker and Riddler are not the same character. Okay, so this is the Riddler. Now, when I looked him up on eBay, some people said he was the Joker, but the question marks kind of makes it seem like the Riddler. I don't know. I'll look it up again later. Okay, here is a guy. They did remakes of this guy. This was a 1997 McDonald's toy. Probably gave too much away. Said not the same. Riddler has question marks. Okay, so he's the Riddler. Gosh, I'm glad I fixed that. People, what do you think of this guy? Is he focusing? You see his face? Why wasn't my camera focused? Oh my gosh. Yeah, Wolfman. Now, I don't know which Wolfman this guy is because it's from 1997. I'm thinking Teen Wolf, but I don't know. It was a series at McDonald's in the late 90s, 1997, and they made like Dracula and Wolfman and stuff. So I'm not sure if he's Teen Wolf or like a Wolfman from a long time ago. Michael J. Fox, oh yeah. That movie is so cheesy. I need to watch that again with my kids. Okay, here's a classic. I think girls liked him back in the day. Monster Squad movie. Yeah. That's probably it. What about this guy? He's missing his famous weapon. He always had the. I don't. It's so hard to find the weapons for these guys. He's a hot guy. No, not Indiana Jones. Very close. Oh, not that close. But he is like, you know. I don't know if he had 2 or 3 movies. I know some of the toys they gave out, pretty cool. Were pretty good. Yeah, Crocodile Dundee. How many movies did he make? I know there's at least 2. So this is Crocodile Dundee. And I don't have, it would be worth a lot more if I had the original weapon knife. He's like, that's not a knife. Call that a knife? This is a knife. Yeah, Crocodile Dundee. You guys are pretty good. So that's all I have with that. And then I think I'm going to try a thermos. Oh, the tag came off. Do you guys remember this guy? This is from 1997, which I'm surprised that's the 90s, because I remember the Taz being more like the 80s. I never liked this guy when I was growing up. He gave me anxiety. I felt like telling him to calm down. Calm down. And now that I have kids, I understand how they came up with this guy. Remember his name? Yeah, Tasmanian Devil, Taz. So that's another thing I'm going to be selling. Oh, and I did take a picture. That's right, Tasmanian Devil, yeah. I did take a picture of this to sell, but I can't find what she's worth. So I'm not going to sell unless I know. Oh, does she? I don't know if she sells the plastic ones or the fancier ones. I have some Disney thermoses too. But look at this really interesting Japanese doll, and it's the brand Kamar. And I took a picture of her. I can't find her anywhere. I find dolls similar to her, but I'm probably not going to sell her at the sale unless I know what she's worth. But look at how, look, Japanese made weird toys in the 70s. No arms. Made with no arms. On purpose. Look at that. They made it was just bizarre. So until I can find out what she's worth, yeah, she's really cool. Her eyes, I think, are some kind of plastic with hand paint that are hand painted. But until I know what she's actually worth, because the dolls that are similar to her face go for around $30 on eBay, I can't find her, so I don't know if she's really rare or what. I know, isn't she so cute? And then I've had this doll forever, and I can't. This is again Hong Kong, old, but look at her face. It's a rubber doll, and then you turn the top. Star Bright Toys. Oh yeah. And now she's. I guess this is her somewhat happy look. I don't know. She still looks grumpy. And then you turn it. Oh wait, there. Oh, there's three faces. Oh, there she's happy. Okay. She's got her emotions. She's happy. She's sad. She's in between. And it's rubber. It's kind of sticky. I think I have to clean it. And again, I don't know what she's worth, so I gotta look her up. She's part. Yeah, Japanese toys, I feel like back in the 60s and 70s and 80s just made some really unusual toys. Oops, turn her head. But that's another one. I don't know. See, I don't know if I'm going to sell this or not because I want to research the stuff I'm selling. Some stuff I'm selling that's not toys is, I know that George likes this stuff. The World Trade little tip jar. And he probably has this already from the 1960s. Oops. And it talks about it. It was like a little, you know, tourist kind of thing. But I know people collect this kind of stuff. And then my mom gave me these. Yeah, it's cute. I mean, I don't know. This is something I found a long time ago. I don't really collect this kind of stuff. But I know people like George and stuff collect it. He talks about it. I love tins. I bought a tin from Mary yesterday. I had just gotten on. I forgot she was having a sale. I thought the time was later and popped on and got myself a tin. And I don't collect these. My mom gave me these to resell. She found these, I think, at the bins in the box. And they're little glass stir sticks. They're glass. And then I was thinking of Alex from Chapter 2 Vintage because she lives in Florida and she likes like the pineapples and the flamingos. Oh, that's okay, Joanne. I'll see you on Wednesday. But isn't that cute? So, Alex, if you see the replay of this, check these out. These look like they'd be your style. Flamingos and pineapples. Swizzle sticks. Yes. There we go. You guys are so helpful. Swizzle sticks. Okay. Yes. Yeah, they're fun. Did you guys see the, I got these little swizzles. Are these considered swizzle sticks or plastic? The little Playboy bunnies? I got these from Real Nifty Vintage sale. Other stuff I'm going to be selling are, I got 2 of these Corelle cups. This isn't really my style. This is more of kind of, I feel like Nesting Haven kind of likes this stuff. The orange and yellow flowers. And this is older, Corelle. It was the 80s, 90s, I think. And I don't know if people are going to want this. I know some people are like, oh, keep it all vintage. But this is my allergies. Sorry, guys. Pottery Barn, and I just got 2 of them. And they don't make these anymore. It's the Emma line. But these go for a lot of money online. I was really surprised. Like, if you have a full set, people like their limited edition Pottery Barn lines. Like, my goodness. I'm not a big Pottery Barn fan. I like some of their Floro de Vase and stuff, but I'm cheap. If I find their blankets, at the thrift store to get a good price, I'll buy them. I've never like gone into Pottery Barn and, gone on a shopping spree. Yeah, they're pretty. I do like certain milk glass, like cups and white, like delicate things and stuff like that. What is, oh, my tag, oh, there, my tags are falling off. I'm selling this, and I don't know, this is like the weirdest magazine. How do I open this? It's not weird, but like the models in this magazine, I find hilarious. Like their facial expressions. It's a sweater. It's a sweater. What an instruction book. But look at her face. And like, why are they holding up? Like, I don't know. I feel like these weren't like professional models, and they were just like, oh yeah, hold up this, or let's see. I mean, look at this guy. I feel like they told him, okay, just look to the side and try to look sexy. Isn't that funny? He's got the look in his eye. I know. I'm selling this because look at these, like. And then she's like, I'm touching the wall. Does that make me a model? And some of the clothes are just hideous. Oh my God. I'm like, ugh. And her hair. That is a big flip. Can you imagine? What if that style comes back? Short and flipped up. Oh, hi. Hi, Nicole. And then, here's another one. Oh, look at this smile. Oh, goodness. She's just like, I don't know. Some of these aren't too bad. I don't know. They didn't have Marlo Thomas flip. Yeah. And I don't know. Sometimes like bigger the flip, the better. They didn't have too many of this bald guy. Right? No, just the front cover. Anyway, that's gonna be for sale. I don't know. It could just be like, it could almost be like a joke gift for someone. I'm getting this bag. But I just bought it because I just thought it was so funny. So that's going to be for sale, if anyone wants that. Oh, and then I showed a picture of this, Zorro. Who remembers Zorro? Was anyone a kid in the Zorro days? I remember when I saw reruns of Zorro, I was like, oh man, that guy is hot. This book is from 1958. Look at that. Look at those graphics. So this will be for sale. Oh, look at that. Look. That was back like 1958 where there's, there was heroes and there's the good guys and there was the bad guys, and men were manly and stuff, and, sword fighting, gun fighting. Florence Henderson here, yeah. You know what? All that style might come back in the future. You never know. Look at that. I don't know. I mean, look at that horse. Zorro. I don't know when Zorro started, but this was from the 1950s. But Zorro is a big deal. And then I don't know why they don't make a comeback with a Zorro. I feel like that would be really popular. You know how they're bringing everything back. Well, this is going to be for sale. You guys are a Zorro fan. And here's another toy I'm going to be selling. And I don't know if you guys remember these, but my kids actually, they still make them new in stores and stuff. But this has been around a long time. I think they were pretty big in the 70s and 80s. But Playmobil. And I'm thinking these are, 70s, 1974. Because look at the outfit. Look at the little hat in the orange and red. So, these are the Geobras. There's Playmobil and Geobras, and they're pretty much the same. And so I'll be selling these guys. But look at this guy. And you can totally tell it's that look. And you know what's really hard is when you find these used like at the bins. Oh, this one has some damage. I have a few of these things. I haven't tried selling these on eBay right now. I've researched all this stuff. A few of the things are listed on eBay, but I'm gonna try during the sale. And and if it doesn't sell during my sale, I'll list on eBay. Some of this stuff I like to list more close to Christmas time. It seems to get better prices and stuff. But these are pretty cool. They're not the rare ones. They're not super common, but they're not super rare. So they don't go for a super high amount. But I was showing this one earlier, and I'm still researching her, and I can't find her. She has no arms. They made her that way, and made in Japan, Tenmar. And I took a picture of her like I was gonna sell her, and I'm like, ugh, I can't find the how much she's worth. I don't want to sell her and give her away. Oh, really? Do you like kids' books, Laura? I absolutely love kids' books. I have so many kids' books. Like when I go to thrift stores or garage sales, I gravitate towards kids' books every time. I love children's books. I love the graphics. I love the stories. And when I was little, I loved reading too. I did play with a lot of toys. I was like a girl that played with My Little Ponies and Smurfs. Oh, okay, Teresa. Uh-oh, your phone broke. Yeesh. The top. This is another thing. Hong Kong. See, all these toys are made in Japan. I feel like the Japanese toys were so fun. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like this would be a weird toy to like play with. I feel like it'd be better like display. Oh, yes, little golden books. There's so many cute little golden books. I have a lot. I do sell them a lot too. Oh, read more teenage and adult books. Nice. I thought this graphics on this is fun. I like how the girl has a face and she's like partying it up, but her band, they have no face. They're faceless. Fun little toy. Japan, Hong Kong. Like all my toys are Hong Kong. Oh, here's another thing. And they still make these today. So did you know that the vintage Viewmasters were made in Portland, Oregon? Oh, no. Yeah, it does remind me of Gem. I was a big fan of Gem. Oh, Nancy Drew. I never read Nancy Drew books, but I know those are popular. I was a Archie Comics kind of girl. Yeah, the gem. I was all about Rocker Barbie and Gem. When I was younger, My Little Pony, Strawberry Shortcake, Pound Puppies, Smurfs. Gosh, all that stuff. So this is a vintage. It's not a vintage Viewmasters. Those were more square. They weren't as round. But these were made in Portland, Oregon, Pacific Northwest. And these ones with the orange handle are pretty desirable. So I'm going to be selling this at my sale. And along with it, I'm going to be selling all these reels. Oh, Hardy Boys. And you know, they brought Nancy Drew and Hardy Boys books back. You can find like newer versions of them in the library. They have like 20, 30 of them. They're still making them. Yeah, so with this Viewmaster. Oh, you hated Barbie? Oh my gosh, I was a huge Barbie fan. I loved Barbie. And I'll let you guys know. Rainy Seattle. Yep, it's raining here. It's raining here. We're just a few hours south from you. It's raining here. I'll let you guys know. And if anyone watches this replay, I played with Barbies till I was 14 years old. That's my secret. I've let it out. I was a late bloomer. When I did bloom, I bloomed really fast, but yeah. And then the only reason I stopped playing because my friends said, I think we're too old to play with Barbies. And I was like kind of disappointed. So, but I took it in. I understood. Oh yeah. Sean Cassidy and Parker Stevens' 70s kid. Yeah, I was a baby then. I was an 80s kid. Raining Florida too. Oh goodness. But look at all these Viewmaster reels. I had these when I was a kid in the 80s. I got some newer ones, the older ones, dinosaurs, animals and stuff. So these are going to be for sale. The Wiggles in my sale on Wednesday. This and all these reels. And they'll be for sale. Yeah. Barbies. Yeah, they'll be, you know, if you guys ever find these reels at garage sales or thrift stores, the reels that are kind of adultish, like they show like landmarks and stuff, or like the Grand Canyon. Those are worth actually quite a bit of money. I looked it up on eBay and stuff, and those are the desirable reels, are the ones that were more like, well, I mean, for kids too, but they weren't like cartoonish and stuff. So these are mostly nature cartoons and stuff. But this Viewmaster is made in Portland, Oregon, and it's pretty desirable. Drinking my cold coffee. So they still actually make Viewmasters and reels. You can find them in Target. They're bigger, chunkier, but they're still producing them. Okay, another thing. What else am I selling? Oh, here's a. So good. Goodwill bins. So I live in the Northwest, really close to Oregon. You know, I live in near Vancouver, Washington. It's right on the border. So Goodwill is opening different Goodwills by county because different counties are opening up at different times. And so the Goodwill bins in Hillsboro, Oregon, and the Goodwill bins by Portland Airport, they are open. They opened on Friday. All the other bins are closed. Oh, and Goodwill bins in Salem, Oregon, they are open. Everything else is closed. From what I've been hearing, probably beginning of June, they'll start opening them up. So we will see. It just depends what they're doing. Is they're following um, how many people are getting sick from COVID-19 and following the numbers. So if the numbers start going down to a certain point, then they'll start going into like phase two. There's different phases to open up certain places. So they're going from county to county to county. So you just, every week you just read which counties are opening up. Goodwill Bins is Goodwill Outlet. So it is where you buy items by the pound. It's not a retail store. They come out in big bins and you buy by the pound. And different Goodwill bins have different prices. Like some will still be 99 cents a pound. Some are like $2.19 a pound, depending on how much you buy. So stuff like that. Yeah, it's things that didn't sell at regular Goodwill, but it's also raw donations, or if they get too much stuff at Goodwill retail stores, a lot of times they will just send it to the Goodwill bins, or if they don't feel like it's worth it to price retail. So it's not just stuff that didn't sell. And that's often a misconception. Like when people go, oh, this is just stuff that's been sitting at Goodwill retail. That's not true, because I've been going to the bins for like 20 years, and you will see stuff it's called raw donations, and it's stuff that's never been in a retail store. A good time to go when they get a lot of raw donations is let's see, right before tax. No, it's December and January, right before the new year, because people are donating to get that tax write-off. Yeah, so they'll be tons of stuff, and sometimes they'll get so much stuff that it can't go into the retail stores, so it just ends up at the bins. Yeah, I've talked to managers at Goodwill bins and stuff. Oh my gosh, he says so much stuff gets thrown in the dump. Like he said if it doesn't sell at the Goodwill bins, yeah, no racks, no shelves. You dig for stuff. He said if it doesn't sell at the Goodwill bins, like, okay, a small percentage goes overseas to third world countries. A small percentage of it will go to factories, like the clothing factories, to use as rags to clean up oil spills and all that. And a majority of it will go to the dump. Yeah, it's really sad. Like so much stuff gets thrown in the dump. And he said they used to recycle a lot of, I don't know, other bins, but the bins I go to, and I was talking to the manager, he said a lot of it they would recycle the furniture, and somehow the contract wasn't as good or something, so they stopped doing that. So now even the furniture doesn't get recycled, it doesn't sell, and it just goes to the dump. Oh, 2 hours away? Oh, geez. Well, if you can make a whole day of it, could be fun. I don't know. That's a long drive. So anyways, that's a little backstory about the bins. Yeah, I just talked to the manager, and we were just chit-chatting about it, but I was like, my goodness. So, it's kind of interesting that so much stuff gets just thrown away. Here is a baby doll, and this is where you rubber when you drinking wet doll. The little hole in the mouth, and I cleaned up the eyes. Oh, really? Not a lot of raw donations? Oh, that's too bad. Try the bins in January. That seems to be when there's more raw donations because of the tax write-off. Not January. Oh my God. Not January. That's the new year. December. I'm sorry. December. Before the new year. Hi, Thrifty Santa. Oh yeah, you got to visit. Yeah, I'm sorry. I said January. I meant December, before January. Yeah, try it then. See if there's more raw donations. It depends on the bins. All the bins are different. But this is a doll that wets. These were these were big back in the day. I think they still make the almost the Betsy Wetsy kind of dolls. This will be for sale on my at my sale Wednesday in a couple days. This one's from the 1970s. It's rubber. I know. I am. I like these Starbucks long mugs. As my coffee's getting cold. I don't drink Starbucks coffee, and I don't really like their coffee, but I like their mugs. And when I find them used, I buy them. Okay. Now, who was a fan of Cabbage Patch Kids? So if you're an 80s kid like me, you probably wanted a Cabbage Patch Kid. Or if you had kids back in the 80s, did you buy them a Cabbage Patch Kid doll? So remember on the news how it showed the parents with like baseball bats and stuff? Well, not the parents, the workers with baseball bats because the parents are fighting over the Cabbage Patch dolls. It was on the news. So I was a kid in the 80s. I remember seeing this on the news. Oh, Laura, you might have to check it out. Just remember, you have to dig in the bins, and there's going to be a lot of garbage, and there's going to be some nasty stuff. But if you're not easily grossed out, you will enjoy the bins. So I'm selling this at my sale. This has some damage, and I tried to clean the inside, but it still has like the writing on it. Yes, Garbage Pail Kids. So I was at the age where I thought Garbage Pail Kids were hilarious, and I bought them at KB Toy Store. I don't know if you guys have them where you live, but KB's Toy Store was a toy store that sold a lot of inappropriate toys, gag gifts, inappropriate toys, and they sold Garbage Pail Kids. And I still have the original ones. I know. But Garbage Pail Kids are coming back. I bought my kids brand new ones from Target. Yeah. Cabbage Patch dolls, my grandma bought me a real one. My mom tried to buy me a fake one, and I got teased for it. But my grandma ended up buying me a new one. And my favorite was the one with the hair you could brush. Yeah. The cards, oh my gosh. My kids thought the cards were so weird. The new cards, Garbage Pail Kids. And then remember on the back of the Garbage Pail Kids, they had like a puzzle piece, and you had to collect them all to like make a huge Garbage Pail Kids like poster. Yeah. Oh, okay. KB Toys. Yeah, KB. So my mom would not let me go into KB Toy Store. She says there's too much inappropriate stuff there, like gag gifts and Garbage Pail Kids and things that just weren't appropriate for my age. But my grandma didn't realize, and she said it was fine. So I'd be like 8 or 9 years old going into KB Toy Store and looking at all these inappropriate things. I think they even had like toys like, that are like meant for like adults, like disgusting humor and stuff. My grandma didn't know. Going to house. Oh wow. That's cool, Stacy. Yeah, the Garbage Pail Kids. Gosh, I don't remember how old I was. I was at an age where I was in like I think 10, 11, and so that was like 87. Yeah, mid 80s when gross. I had in middle school you had that gross sense of humor. So Garbage Pail Kids were like a huge hit. KB Toy, that toy store. Yeah, Spencer's Gifts. Yeah, all those toy stores were hilarious. Like, I don't know. They were so inappropriate for my age, but they were so fun to go into. Yeah, it's so funny. My grandma had no idea. She's like, oh, yeah, it's a toy store. Go on in. So me and my cousins, who were younger than me, I was like, I don't know, 9 or 10. They were, 8 and 9. And you go in there and be like, oh, my God, look at this, Well, Spencer's were probably worse. KB, I think, wasn't as bad as Spencer's, but they both had inappropriate stuff. Um, so other stuff that I'm selling are little vintage cards. So I had a live where I showed all the vintage cards I bought in a huge lot. Well, I'm going to sell them in little lots. Yeah, Spencer's is just crazy. But I kind of have that sense of humor, so I love that kind of stuff. But these are going to be for sale at my sale. And I'm going to sell them in little lots. These are like 10 for $3. Great for crafty and stuff. Another thing. Let's see. Oh. Now this kind of fooled me. Yeah, I'll be selling lots of cards, little lots of them. So those would be fun to sell. I love vintage cards. So okay, so when I first got this guy, I had a hard time researching him. Now he has an army outfit. So when you first see him, what do you guys think who he is? When you first see this guy. He's got a ripped body. He's hot. This is what my husband looked like 15 years ago. My husband looked like this. Not anymore. 15 years ago. Yeah. Gypsy, it looks like G.I. Joe. I'm not selling auction style. I am set up at, I'm selling set price. Set price. Auctions take quite a bit of time, and I have 2 kids I have to entertain by having them watch a movie. So I kind of have a time limit when I sell and stuff. And so I do set prices. But yeah, so you would think G.I. Joe, because he's got the hair, he's got the little tag, he's got the, army pants, the big boots, like Barbie size G.I. Joe. And that's what I was thinking. I could not find him. Oh, do you need a license for an auction? Yeah, I don't have a license. Auctions take a while. I've watched auctions, and they do take longer. And I just don't have that time. I might try to be a guest at an auction, but I'm going to let the person know that I can't go more than 2 hours. Because I know some auctions that happen last like 3 to 5 hours. So this guy, he's not G.I. Joe. I looked him up on eBay. Took me forever. It's driving me nuts. So he is from the 1990s. And on the back, on his bottom here, on the back it says Power Team. So I looked that up, and it's World Peacekeepers Power Team. Well, I was thinking the A Team, but he doesn't look like any of the guys from the show, the A Team. So I don't know if it's a knockoff of the A Team, but it's called World Peacekeepers Power Team. And it was from the 1990s. And so I'm thinking this is... Oh, no. Blow up doll, bad boy Brad. Oh, God. That's hilarious. Linda, that is so funny. Blow up doll, bad boy Brad. Oh, my goodness. That's so funny. So I'm thinking this was in connection with Desert Storm, that they made these toys in connection with that and stuff. I don't know. That's my guess, because it was 1990s. So something like that. Hey, Anna. This guy is going to be for sale, and I'm putting some clothes with them. Oh, this says G.I. Joe. Oh, maybe I won't put that with them. So I don't, these probably don't go with them. A red cool jacket. Happy Monday, and a army jacket. And I don't, this looks like a prison suit. Maybe he was bad and he had to go to prison for a while. I don't know. Anyways, that's good. This is all going to be for sale. My sale Wednesday, this Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific. So I'm going to do regular stuff, vintage decor and all that stuff first, and then toys at the end. And this is just a preview of, you guys can get it. See if you like anything. Oh, see, this is G.I. Joe. I took this out a lot. I put that with something else. If you guys see anything you like, come to the sale. Going back to the Garbage Pail Kids. So they were around for several years. And parents started complaining about them, saying, what is this? Because, I was making fun of Cabbage Patch dolls. And it'd be like the dolls, puking and having things stabbed in their head and just disgusting and inappropriate. So parents complained enough that the company stopped making them because there's so many complaints. And my mom didn't even know that I collected them for a long time. My grandma would let me buy them. And then she saw them. She's like, oh my gosh. She's like, those are horrible. But they brought them back. Garbage Pail Kids are back. So I guess it took, 30 years for them to realize, it's okay. We could sell them again. They're sold right next to the Pokemon cards. I bought some for my kids. But another thing I will be selling at my sale, and I tried to clean these up. I don't know, I could try more, are My Little Ponies. And, you saw the tag. My Little Ponies. And these are the original ones. They're in pretty good condition. And, they made the specialty ones. Yeah, you can't go wrong with the classics. So this one has the sparkly eyes. Now, I did research all of these, so yeah, cabbage, all that stuff's making a comeback. It's all coming back. So I did research these ponies. So I'm not selling them as much as eBay, but I'm not selling them at garage sale prices. I'm selling them in between. The prices are going to be in between. So if you want a better deal than eBay, but if you're only looking to spend like $1 each instead of like garage sale prices, these are going to be priced more. This one was 1987, Twinkle-Eyed Pony. And certain ones, they just had a limited edition. Like they brought, this is 84, this is the unicorn. So this is the stuff that I liked when I was little, when I was like 6 and stuff. Yeah, and they have the newer ones. And I have an old video on my YouTube page about how to tell the difference from the new ones and the old ones. And there is a difference. Some of them it's really hard to tell, but the way you could tell is on the feet. The newer ones, a lot of the newer ones will have a pink stamp, and that's a dead giveaway. And obviously, if it says Hong Kong, they're older. But I'm selling a few of these. I have a lot more, but it takes a long time to clean them up, and some of these aren't coming too clean. So it'd take a while to scrub, and I don't have a lot of time. So those are items I'm selling, gonna try to sell. And again, if these, like, I don't get a ton of people coming to my sales. So if they don't sell at my sale, eventually go on eBay. A lot of times I'll sell the toys more around Christmas time. So, another thing I'll try, I haven't been too lucky with kind of comic book stuff, but I'm going to try to sell a Garfield book. My kids were really into Garfield last year, but they've read almost every single Garfield that we have found at garage sales, at the library. So I'm going to see how this sells. But if your kids aren't really into reading, like my kids aren't big readers, but they're big readers of like comic books like Archie and Garfield and stuff like that. So as long as they're reading, I think it's good. So there's that. And hold on one second, I'm going to grab something. I'll be right back. Started buffering. Hi guys, I'm back. That was weird. I came back and it started buffering. I just went to grab some more stuff. I didn't have, my hands were full when I brought the stuff over. Another thing I wanted to show that's going to be for sale, and this was big when my kids were little. I'm back, Barney. So who thought Barney was annoying and creepy, and who thought Barney was wonderful? Look, so this is going to be for sale at my sale. I liked Barney. My kids really liked Barney. Barney has been around for a long time. So Barney was big, I think in the 80s, 90s. You hated Barney? Annoying? Barney he could be annoying after a while, but I can name creepy. Hi guys. So this is a puppet. So I think they do stream Barney like on Netflix or Hulu. A year of him. Yeah. I had about 2 years of Barney. My kids actually like Thomas the Tank Engine better than Barney, but they did like Barney for a couple years. And then a rubber toy of him. So these will be for sale. But I think Barney has been back on like I think it's on Netflix and Hulu, or people get the DVDs. So I don't know. I'll try to sell them. And then Barney has friends Bebop and stuff. I know, right? Well, you know what's more annoying? I don't know. Have you guys ever seen the cartoon Caillou? The bald little boy that talks like this? And he had his mom and dad, and he has like a little sister. Oh my gosh. Oh, Caillou is the worst. And then he'll throw like tantrums because he's supposed to be like, I think 5 or 6 or something. And I just feel like, oh my God, put the kid in timeout. Caillou. You guys ever heard of Caillou? Yeah. I know that song. Oh my gosh. Laura, what did your kids watch? Ugh. My kids liked Caillou. They didn't love it, but they liked it, and they would watch it sometimes. So I'm like, oh God, I'd have to leave the room because his voice was so irritating. And then he would throw a tantrum, and he'd be kind of like bratty. And then the parents would talk to him, and oh my gosh, Teletubbies was weird. I told the kids, I was like, you guys like this? I feel like your brain is rotting watching them. I don't feel like Teletubbies was educational at all. It was just like your mind would melt watching them. Oh, one cartoon that I loved was Kipper. Do you guys remember Kipper? They had the British accents. It's the dog and the pig, and Kipper was awesome. Yeah, Teletubbies were out of they were space aliens. But I loved Kipper. It's so relaxing. The old cartoons you have to remember. Oh yeah. So Laura, did they watch okay, so what did they watch? I'm trying to think. 32 years ago. So I'm trying to think. Oh, Power Rangers. Yeah, Kipper the dog. Barney, Wiggles. My kids never liked Wiggles. Oh, Bugs Bunny. Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny and the Tweety Bird and Sylvester and all. Yeah, Roadrunner. Bobby's World was fun. I don't think my kids ever got into Bobby's World. I don't think they got into that. I loved Kipper. That was a relaxing cartoon. And Thomas the Tank Engine was nice and relaxing. And they always taught you a lesson. Like if Thomas was being greedy or jealous, they'd teach him a lesson. Foghorn Leghorn, yeah. Oh, Scooby-Doo. Yeah, my kids liked Scooby-Doo. They always wanted to know if they would find the bad guy. Oh, Dora the Explorer. Yeah, that was okay, but it was always the same story every time, it seemed like. That got old. Yeah, Teletubbies was weird. I guess they were aliens. I guess they were aliens. I don't know. Teletubbies was just, I didn't know the point of the show. Like when they'd watch, I'm like, I don't know what the point is. What's the point of the show? Because they didn't really do anything. Like I mean, if you're watching Sesame Street, they're teaching you a lesson. It's entertaining, you know. But I don't know. Oh, so what is this? Yeah, this is. I think this is McDonald's. No, what was this? So, talking about like McDonald's toys and stuff, I'm going to be selling Simpsons. Oh, DuckTales. Yeah, I watched DuckTales. Oh no, Scooby-Doo. That's funny. Name your sister Scooby-Doo. Scuba. DuckTales. I liked DuckTales. I used to watch that. I think I was around like 12 or 13. Do you guys, Simpsons has been around for, I think, like 30 years. Something crazy. But I'm going to be selling this Simpsons Watch, and it still works. It's still in the box with the original instructions. And they had several of these. I think this was a McDonald's toy that they had sold. McDonald's or Burger King. I can't remember. Where does it say it? I can't read it. I looked these up, but I don't know. It's a pretty cool watch. So this will be at my sale. Oh, I have another item that I researched, and I didn't know what it was when I bought it. But look at this. Look at this fancy guy. So I knew he was some kind of superhero. Oh, Inspector Gadget. That's another cartoon I watched. Yeah, I didn't. Oh, was he a Happy Meal toy? I didn't realize that. Yeah, Inspector Gadget was pretty cool. My kids actually watched the old Inspector Gadget on Netflix a couple years ago. They liked it. Burger King. All right. Burger King. Yep. I knew it was a fast food. The Simpsons Watch. Yeah. And they made a series of these. This is just one of them. I think there's about 6 of them. So oh yeah, I liked Pink Panther. So do you guys know who this guy is? Let me see if I can focus him. Is he focused? Is it focused? Oh, my camera focus. Ugh. My camera doesn't focus. Anyways, this guy. He's got the handlebar mustache. So it took me a while. I took a picture of him. Oh, really? Simpsons are created in Korea. What? Is that true? I don't know about that. Thundercats? No, not Thundercats. Yeah, it's like I guess an eagle. Oh, Chatty Cathy. Oh, that doesn't talk. She's not so chatty anymore. Yeah, you were a big Chatty Cathy fan, Linda, back in the day. So this guy, do you guys give up? Anyone want to give another guess? And again, I don't have his weapon. Ugh. It'd be worth so much more money if I had his weapons. So I looked this guy up. And he is from a series. He's a superhero. I knew he was older when I got him. He-Man, no. Marvel, well, I'll just let you know. He's from X-Men. Is that Marvel? I don't know. X-Men. He's Phoenix. Phoenix Corsair Saga figure from 1995. I thought he was older, but he's not. Made in China. I'm not sure when they started making toys in China. Maybe the mid 90s, but he was made in China. But yeah, he's from the X-Men. I thought he would be older with his handlebar mustache, but he's not. He'd be worth a lot more money if he was still new in the package. You guys probably know that. Anything that's new in the package is worth more money. But I hardly ever find that kind of stuff. Yeah, She-Ra, He-Man. I have a He-Man and She-Ra, and I don't know where they're at. I have an old one. I have so much stuff. It's in storage somewhere. And someone was asking about He-Man and She-Ra, and I was like, oh yeah, I have that. You know, I could put it in my sale. No, they can't find it. So anywho. Oh, see, I didn't know. Well, I thought that wasn't that one older guy. He's American. Started Simpsons. What's his name? He's the creator of Simpsons, The Simpsons, and he's an American guy. So that's why I don't know about the Korea thing. Did he get it from Korea? The idea, maybe, and he brought it to the U.S. Oh, what? I'll have to look into that because I know it's an American guy who created The Simpsons, but maybe he got the idea from Korea. He's an older guy, his glasses. I'll have to Google that. Seth MacFarlane? No, he started Family Guy, right? Seth MacFarlane did as the creator of Family Guy. He's younger, but this guy. Well, he's not older than me, but it's an American guy. Yeah, I'll have to. I don't know. I don't know if George is right. I'll have to look into that because I know the guy's American who created The Simpsons. But maybe he got the idea from Korea. Oh, wow. Oh, that's funny. So maybe that stuff's worth money. The Harry Potter stuff. Harry Potter's big. Well, you know, now that it's like at Universal Studios and stuff. Oh, we were talking about Korean collectibles. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to Google that about the Simpsons and stuff. Do you guys remember Polly Pockets? Polly Pockets. This is Christmas. This was from McDonald's. McDonald's used to make like the best toys. I mean, look at this. Look at the you know, intricate details on this. Oh, was from Google. Oh, okay. Oh, they worked on The Simpsons along with ACOM. Who teaches them? Okay. Tracy Ullman was a part of it, but it was a guy. You see, I don't have my. I'm on my phone, but I could Google. But it was a guy who created The Simpsons. But yeah, I remember Tracy Ullman was a part of it. But look at that. This was a McDonald's toy. Polly Pockets. So Polly Pockets was huge back again in late 80s. And this was from 1993, early 90s and stuff. And it actually, if you can find certain ones, because they're so tiny, I have some Polly Pockets. If you find some of these, not necessarily McDonald's, but they can be worth a lot of money. So channel Kibi's Collect. Yes, Matt Groening. That's right. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you so much. See, I didn't know his name, but I know what he looks like, and I remember hearing about him and stuff. Yeah, thank you. Oh my gosh, see? You guys are on your computers. So he actually made a guest appearance on Portlandia, and I don't know, you got to watch the episode, but the actor on Portlandia was trying to do a knockoff of Bart Simpson to sell shirts and stuff, and Matt Groening took him to court saying you can't use, the illustrations of Bart Simpson and stuff because that's copyright infringement, and so that's that's kind of how I saw his face because I didn't know what he looked like. But thank you. Yeah, so I don't know if Kiwi's Collectibles channel is still here, but she actually sold a lot of Kiwi. She sold a lot of Polly Pockets. Oh my gosh, worth so much money. She found them at Goodwill. She got such a good deal, like the houses and everything, the little characters. But I looked these up, and not the McDonald's ones, but the original ones. And some of them are worth quite a bit of money. So if you could find these for like 50 cents, $1, and find the tiny little pieces that go in it and stuff, you could make, up to $100 for a set. That's how rare they are. Because think about it. Look how tiny that is. And these are all connected because it's a McDonald's toy. But if it wasn't connected, like kids would lose all these pieces. It's crazy. Portlandia is good. If you have like a dry sense of humor, it's really funny. Some people don't quite get the humor of it. I love it. I love Portlandia, but I have kind of a dry sense of humor. I like shows like The Office, Parks Recreation, Portlandia, stuff like that. I like kind of dry sense of humor comedies. So yeah, I don't know if I'll be selling this because it's just one little thing. Oh, you like dark comedies? Yeah, I don't know. What shows would be considered a dark comedy? I've never heard of Portlandia. Portlandia was on the network IMC, I think. It was a cable show, and they ran it for several years. But I liked watching it because I grew up partly in Portland. My family is from Portland, so I liked seeing the different landmarks and stuff. Oh, Lynn, I love The Office. So I'm watching it again, all the seasons for like, gosh, probably third or fourth time. I could rewatch that over and over again and not get sick of it. I love Dwight. Hold on one second. Hopefully it won't buffer when I leave. I'll be right back. Oh, yay, it's not buffering. Woohoo! Oh, hi, Nathaniel. Nathaniel's just waking up. Okay. Yeah, The Office is awesome. Okay. Another thing. See, McDonald's. I don't know why I have so many McDonald's and Burger King toys. But here's another thing I'm selling. And there's going to be a set of 4 of them, and they're still new in the package. You guys recognize? Oh, I just showed the name. Power Rangers. And these are from, what year? 1994. Well, that was kind of the peak. I don't know. I feel like that was this is Blue Ranger with Wolf Ninja Zord. So, These weren't toys that they would sell with a Happy Meal. These are toys that you could actually, I think these are toys that you could buy from McDonald's. Like Madame Alexander dolls, you could buy them if you didn't want to get a Happy Meal. I forget how much they. But you're supposed to have all 6, but I only have 4 of them. But those will be at the sale on Wednesday. My table's getting full. I have to look these up, but I'll show you. I'll show you one, and you guys guess what you think it is. And oh my goodness, they're kind of beat up. Do you guys remember? This was big in the 90s. This was 19. Oh my god, my eyesight's horrible. I can't even read it. Not potatoes. Ugh. God. Here's another one. California, Nathaniel got it right. California Raisins. And I can't see the 1997? Oh my gosh. I should be wearing glasses, but I don't. Yeah, so I have a bunch of these. These are California Raisins, and I said 80s, but they're actually, these are from the 90s, and they're rubber. So this was a commercial thing they had going on, and there's different ones. Oh, this one. So I think I'll be selling these. I've had these a long time. Oh my god, look at this guy's face. He's been partying. Oh, do you? I don't think I have that one. I don't think I have one. I've seen that one playing the saxophone. This one's like, I'm yours. Look at their face, though. Oh my gosh. So intricate. Oh, this one's from 86. Oh, and this was from China, too. Oh, 87. These are 80s. I was right. Oh, yeah, he wanted the Big Macs and large fries. Their Happy Meals aren't that good. Like, I'd give my kids the Happy Meals, and they wouldn't even fill them up. I don't really like McDonald's. The only thing I like about McDonald's is their frappes and smoothies. Yeah, totally drunk tank faces. I don't know. Some people collect the old commercial cartoons and stuff. So this was one of my favorite movies growing up, and my kids actually love these movies. They've watched the old ones. I wish I had the original ones. These are from the second movie. These are the Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters 2. And I wish I had a whole set. I had to organize these, and there's cards missing out of the set. But remember Slimer? So if you guys have kids and you grew up in the 80s and 90s and stuff, having them watch older movies is so fun. The kids really like watching old movies that I grew up with, like, you know, Ghostbusters. But this is all like pictures from the movie and stuff. So I'm going to research these. I might be selling these at the sale. It's not a full set, unfortunately. It's missing some, which is kind of, you know, it's not that great. But look at how many cards there are. I don't know. These would just be kind of fun to collect. I don't know. Oh, yeah, the original Karate Kid. Oh, are you serious? The original Ghostbuster car, they had a car like that? That would be fun. That would be fun to drive around. Another good 80s movie that my kids watched, they have only seen the first one, is Back to the Future. They've only seen the first one, but there's 3 of them. Back to the Future 1, 2, 3. That was a good movie. And Goonies. They've watched Goonies a couple times. That's another good one. But yeah, it's, the movies they made back then, I don't know, I feel like they're better. Like sometimes when they remake those movies, they make them more like inappropriate or there's more violence and stuff. So I'd rather have them watch the movies from back in the day. Oh, because they ate so much? Yeah, rice cereal will fill you up. So here's another thing I'm going to be selling at this sale. And this is actually, they're pretty hard to find. I know, 80s movies. Oh, The Breakfast Club. That's a good one. I've seen that several times. 80s movies were so good. So this is a Walt Disney World cup. And it's real solid plastic, and the graphics are really pretty. If anyone's a Disney fan, this is a really nice cup. And this is going to be for sale at my sale. It's dusty, but it's real clean. Anyone a Disney fan? I'm a big Disneyland fan. My family's been there. Well, Disneyland, not Disney World. This is actually Disney World. We've been there 5 times, 6 times? I don't know, 5 or 6 times. And then I went a lot when I was a kid, but I have never been to Disney World. I know. One of my favorite is Goonies, and the kids have watched that twice. That's one of my favorite movies, Goonies. Of course, that was filmed in the Northwest, so. And, and I'm going to be selling not just little greeting cards, vintage greeting cards, but, Stand By Me, that's a good one. It's sad, though. I feel like Stand By Me is kind of sad, too. I forget the sad part, but I remember crying. Bill and Ted Adventures. Oh God, Bill and Ted Adventures was a good movie, but I remember I was at the age where I was annoyed with them. I was like, oh, they're so annoying. Footloose, that's another good one. I haven't seen Footloose in a long time. I watched the remake. I didn't like the remake of it. Vintage cards. So I'm going to sell small lots of these. Oh, Howard the Duck. Yeah, that was a weird movie. Howard the Duck was very weird. It was good, but it was a pretty unique. Yep, Flashdance. I liked Flashdance. I liked the fashion in Flashdance with the sweatshirt and stuff to the side. But I showed all these when I bought these in a big lot. Well, I'm going to break these greeting cards down into smaller lots and sell them like that. I like greeting cards. Misty from Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter said, oh, do you collect all the original books for all of the 80s movies? Oh, okay. I'll have to keep that in mind for my sales. I don't know where all my books are. So yeah, that is a preview of some of the stuff I'm going to be selling at my sale. I'm also going to be selling. So the first part of the sale is going to be like vintage decor, dishes, hankies, greeting cards, and then the second half of the sale is going to be vintage toys, meaning what you kind of saw, 70s, 80s, 90s. So this will be one of the things I sell. And I sold a mug that was Odagiri, Japan, and it broke. The person got it and it broke, split in half. So I'm like, oh man, I hate when that happens. So she only bought for $3. I refunded her $3. But I'm going to try to sell this bowl Wednesday. It's cute. My grandma used to be into ducks. She would have liked this. She was really big into the color blue and ducks. She liked blue and ducks. So this isn't blue, but if someone is a collector of like country looking, they're like on a farm and into ducks, perfect little cereal bowl. That's why I call these cereal bowls, because it's nice and easy. But anywho, that is a preview of some of the stuff. If you guys are interested in any of the stuff, come to my my sale. Gremlins. Yes, my kids watched Gremlins movie and they thought it was kind of scary, kind of weird. But I was a big Gremlins fan when I was a kid. You like the mug? Yeah, I even had the little stuffed Gizmo doll when I was a kid. I actually have Gizmo stuffed doll somewhere. I don't know where it is. Storage somewhere. I have so much stuff. I can just dig through stuff and pick certain things to sell. But my next sale is going to be this coming up Wednesday. I think it's May 27th, 5 p.m. Pacific, so that's 8 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, so it'll be fun. I'm just testing out selling toys. We'll see how it goes. I tested out jewelry that went okay. Oh, you watch Gremlins at Christmas time? That's cool. Because, yeah, I think Gremlins in the movie, it was filmed during like Christmas season. It's supposed to be like around Christmas that they all hatched and stuff. So anywho, I'm going to be going to the sale that's today in few hours on Huckster Mercantile's channel. So I'll see you guys then. And if I don't see you guys at that sale, come to my sale. If you don't buy anything, it's always fun just to chat with people, down below and just talk like we're doing now. So you're not forced to buy anything, but if you want to, you can. So anywho, I will talk to you guys later and I'll see you then. All right, bye. Okay, see ya.